Southern California with tens of millions in its path. This is the damage Hilary has already done. A wall of mud and water ripping through one Mexico town. The historic storm making landfall over Baja California in that country earlier today. But now it's pounding the U.S. Some 26 million people from the Southwest up to Idaho under flood alerts. It's been decades since a storm like this has hit the region, and officials warn it could be deadly and catastrophic. But breaking right now, an earthquake rocking Southern California. Let's get right to Erin McLaughlin in Cherry Valley, just east of Los Angeles. And Erin, people felt this earthquake just as the storm hit. What can you tell us?
Yeah, that's right, Kristen. According to the USGS, there was a magnitude 5.1 earthquake that struck Ojai, California, to the north of Los Angeles. Now, right there are no reports of significant damage or injuries, but we are monitoring the situation. Meanwhile, Tropical Storm Hilary striking to the south.
Tonight, a powerful preview of the once-in-a-generation deadly storm that's smashing its way from Mexico into California and throughout the Southwest. In Baja, a wall of water turning this street into a river of mud. Hurricane Hilary, once a Category 4, now a tropical storm, impacting California for the first time in 26 years.
We're batting down the hatches.
It's all hands on deck, with the California governor declaring a state of emergency. Today, residents and tourists on Catalina Island near LA evacuating, packing ferries for the mainland. So many others in the area terrified of the hours ahead.
I'm afraid people might die.
That fear most acute in the low-lying desert areas. Look at this flooding from Las Vegas today. Palm Springs bracing for a year's worth of rain in a single day. Even light rain already a danger in Death Valley. Water already covering roads, with national parks in the storm's path shut down. Even Disneyland closing early ahead of Hilary.
Did you ever think that this would happen? It is August.
No.
And in the mountains east of Los Angeles, evacuation orders. But many choosing to stay, including Brian Maloney.
Why are you staying?
Because we always stay. We wrote every one of them out, even the fires, right to the door, every time.
Around the corner, an ominous sign of the dangers ahead.
This is what officials are worried about. Last year, there was a massive mudslide that sawed that house in half and took out this huge redwood tree. All of this after a thunderstorm, nowhere near what's in the forecast for tonight.
The Poliva family is still deciding what to do.
Right now, we're all standing under the sky, so barely any wind, barely any rain. But it's coming. But it is coming.
And no one knows just how much destruction Tropical Storm Hilary might bring.
Already so much damage there. Erin is east of Los Angeles in Cherry Valley. Erin, getting back to the breaking news about the earthquake, we're now hearing about aftershocks, right?
Yeah, that's right, Kristen. That earthquake was followed by a series of smaller aftershocks, and experts say at this point they do not believe that there is a connection between the earthquake and the tropical storm. Here where I'm at in Cherry Valley, the wind and the rain have been picking up. Experts are very concerned about these old drainage systems being able to handle the kind of water in the forecast. Kristen?
Erin McLaughlin, stay safe and thank you. Priscilla Thompson is in Palm Springs, where there's flash flood concerns because of the hard, dry desert ground there. Priscilla, what are you seeing right now?
Well, Kristen, the rain here has only just begun, but already the streets are beginning to flood. And the concern for officials, as you mentioned, is this dry desert landscape. You see the water beginning to pool because it is not going to easily absorb it. And officials are very concerned that it is going to spread into the streets. It is why they have set up barricades like that one to warn people not to cross through those barricades, because these roads are going to flood and could prove deadly. Kristen?
Those are critical warnings. Priscilla Thompson in Palm Springs, thank you. Let's get right to meteorologist Angie Lassman now. Angie, how long are we expecting all of this to last?
Good evening, Kristen. We've got at least another 24 hours to deal with Hilary's impacts. Right now, 26 million people under flood alerts, including flash flood warnings that have been put in effect for Southern California. As heavy rain works on, we still got the tropical moisture that's going to work in with some heavy downpours through at least this evening and the potential for some isolated tornadoes. The remnants of Hilary will move to the north and west tomorrow. The threat of heavy rain and damaging winds will continue. Isolated amounts up to 5 inches of rain are possible between now and Monday. And on top of that, the power outages will be likely, with places like Las Vegas seeing peak wind gusts of up to 50 miles per hour. Yuma, Arizona headed close to 70 miles per hour. This will be another day or so of us looking at the impacts across this region, Kristen.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.